Most students at Lincoln High didn't even know her name. She was the shadow who glided through the corridors hoot up. Headphones in, eyes low. Emma Delgado wasn't just quiet. She was invisible. The kind of girl teachers forgot to take attendance for. The kind who never raised her hand even when she knew the answer. Every day was a mission. Get to class. Stay unnoticed. Survive. But someone had noticed. Jake Turner, the school's golden boy, quarterback, charmer, destroyer of confidence. He had the kind of smile that got teachers to overlook, late homework and girls to overlook, his cruelty. And he had made Emma his latest target. "Hey, shadow girl!" Jake's voice boomed through the hall like an alarm. Emma flinched. Students turned. Jake strutted toward her, flanked by his usual crew. Emma didn't respond. She just tightened her grip on her backpack and kept walking toward her locker. But Jake wasn't about to be ignored. "Come on, Delgado." "Don't be shy now," he smirked, blocking her locker. "You don't talk much, do you? Hiding something?" Emma's lips barely moved. "Please, just let me through." His smile turned mean. "That's not how this works." He shoved her shoulder. "Not hard, just enough." Emma took a breath and said nothing. 3 months of Jake's games. 3 months of silence. 3 months of carefully calculated humiliation. Most assumed Emma was just too timid to fight back. What no one knew, what she had never told anyone, was that Emma Delgado had once fought, and the cost had been almost unbearable. She hadn't always been like this. At her old school in Arizona, she was different, still quiet, still cautious but not broken. That changed junior year when 3 athletes cornered her in the parking lot. She had begged, warned, even offered to walk away. But they didn't. And when they crossed the line, Emma did what she'd been trained to do since she was 8, defend herself. 3 of them left in ambulances. Self-defense, the police said. Bad press, the school said. Expulsion, the result? She and her mother left town in the middle of the night. A new name, a new school, a new start. Lincoln High was supposed to be peaceful, quiet, safe. Until Jake. Emma's mother had warned her, "If it ever happens again, you'll know what to do. But only if there's no other way." Emma had hoped there was another way. But Jake was digging. He'd heard rumors, and he wouldn't stop. And then he touched her again. It was between 3rd and 4th period. The hallway was packed, noise bouncing off lockers and chatter filling the air. But when Jake called her name, "Phoenix," everything went quiet. Emma stood at her locker, calm, still, her mirror red. "Stay strong" in tiny handwriting. Her mother's words. Jake approached slowly, confidently, his entourage close behind. His voice louder than usual. He wanted an audience. "So I made some calls," he said. "Turns out you were famous at your last school." Emma didn't turn. She kept breathing, even controlled. Jake smirked. "You know, I always wondered why someone like you just appears out of nowhere junior year." He stepped into her space. Too close. He poked her shoulder. Then again, harder. Emma finally turned. "I asked you to stop," she said. "Or what? Gonna karate chop me like the stories say." Another poke. Then Jake did it. He pushed. That's when the switch flipped. Emma grabbed his wrist, pivoted her foot, and in one terrifyingly graceful motion Jake Turner flew. The crowd gasped as the school's top athlete crashed to the ground. Phones were out. Teachers were too late. Jake lay flat, stunned. Emma stood still, breathing softly, her backpack still on. "I asked nicely," she said. By lunch, everyone had seen the video. By dinner, it was on Instagram. By morning, Jake Turner wasn't a bully, he was a cautionary tale. He didn't speak to Emma again for 2 days. And when he did, it wasn't with insults or smirks. It was at her locker, quietly, alone. "I'm sorry," he said. "I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand what it was like to—" Emma waited. "To be afraid. Or to carry something like that." "Now you do," she replied. "That's enough." Later, in the cafeteria, Sarah from Calculus asked Emma the question everyone was thinking. Why didn't you fight back earlier? Emma set down her sandwich. Because fighting should be the last thing you ever want to do. The strongest person isn't the one who hits. It's the one who holds back until they have no choice. Jake joined the school's anti-bullying group the following week. Emma, she became a voice students listened to. A girl whose silence had once been mistaken for weakness. But now? Now they knew better. Because sometimes the quietest person in the room carries the loudest truth.